Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about how the LMG meta is going to be going through a major shift in Season 13 with a ton of new patch notes about it, but also what that means for Legends with Newcastle coming in, and how some of the older Legends have become a little bit irrelevant. We're also going to give out 45 bucks today. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. But now, let's talk about what to look forward to in Season 13. So going into Season 13, the only Legend so far that we know of that has a buff confirmed is going to be Rampart, and we actually got our first look at it thanks to AG420. And it's pretty identical to what Shrugtal found in the files on April 1st, where the initial building health is moved from 40 to 120. But what really makes Rampart stand out in this is the fact that her Sheila has almost no wind-up time. She pulls it out and is pretty much ready to start firing right off the bat, which is going to make her incredibly powerful with her ultimate. Somewhere out there, the gaming merchant's pants just got a whole lot tighter, but you might be wondering, well, why does Rampart deserve to get a buff this season? Out of all the Legends, especially with Newcastle coming in making Lifeline a little bit obsolete, why did Rampart need to get buffed? And the reason is that they are actually completely nerfing the way that LMGs have been functioning in the game, especially now that they're all going to be available and none of them are in the care package. With the patch notes, for instance, we know that the Spitfire, which will no longer be a supply drop weapon, will no longer be compatible with the barrel stabilizer. They reduced the damage from 19 to 18 along with the headshot multiplier, the reload, and a lot of other functions that really don't make it as powerful as when it first came in, including a decrease in the extended heavy mag size from 55 to 50. And the Devotion, another LMG, is also having its damage reduced from 16 to 15, the headshot multiplier decreased, and the reload time increased. This will also carry over into the L-Star, which that headshot multiplier is also decreased, and the reload time is once again amped up over a second longer, and they reduced the distance upon which headshots can no longer be scored from 63 meters to 56 meters. And the last LMG, which is actually being moved to the Replicator, and that's the Rampage, has its reload time also increased by quite a significant amount. But the other weapon that's also going to the crafting station, the 301, is actually receiving no changes whatsoever, which lets us know that Respawn is taking a hard look at the LMG meta, decreasing its viability, and really trying to make it more balanced than it has been in past seasons. There are a couple other small changes, such as the Kraber having reduced damage from 145 to 140, and the headshot multiplier decreased from 3 times to 2 times, and the Massive going in the care package, which will have the dual shell, the shotgun bolt, the digital threat, and the damage increase from 11 to 14, along with a number of other changes that make it much more powerful since it's been on the floor loot for quite a while. And while we are seeing some good changes in terms of the LMG meta, we've really got to take a look at the newest Legend, Newcastle, whose abilities we have a bit more insight into, and this man is absolutely crazy. His jump distance ranges from anywhere from 35 to 75 meters, which is a gigantic amount to be able to jump across the map, but along with that, he can actually lock onto the teammates. You'll get a little icon that shows where they're being placed, and then you can land right on them, immediately defending them. His wall actually is electrified, so if people try to climb over it, it slows them down, very similar to a Watson fence. We've all seen the infamous passive where he can drag a teammate and actually res them with a shield, very similar to Lifeline's, although this one is destructible and depends on the teammate's knockdown shield. And his portable wall, which he can put down and will move depending on how you want it, is destroyable with a top layer and a bottom layer. He will also have the fortified perk, giving him 15% extra health compared to base Legend. And although he will take some skill to master, he is one of the best Legends we've seen introduced into the game since Seer. Problem is, we have Legends like Lifeline, who is now ultimately rendered useless. And this is just my personal opinion, but I think Respawn, instead of coming up with a complete rework for some of the original Legends, should maybe just revert them to the way they were previously. They were viewed as overpowered at that time compared to other Legends, but now that they're adding in all these other Legends that have such a variety of abilities and way to use them, Lifeline having a indestructible res shield, when you have Newcastle who can launch himself 75 meters away, put down a wall that is electrified, and then res his teammate, Lifeline's original abilities don't seem that overpowered. Also, happy birthday, Cody. May your Lobo cover plays get even bigger in IQ calculations. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Newcastle coming into Season 13 and how it impacts other Legends, along with the LMG meta making a major shift. Also, if you guys want to check it out, there's a cool video right here featuring me, Matchin, Sweatband TV, where we played a game together, and Matchin's just insane. So I would check it out if you guys want to see some insane gameplay. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.